What's going on, guys? Afflicted Gamer here, back with another Division video. So, Nimble is getting a nerf. Simplest and easiest way to put that when patch 1.6.1 gets here. A lot of players are upset about this. A lot of the solo players are very angry about this, and for good reason. The change from armor to health has made the players feel, for the most part, again, quote unquote, I'm just going to say squishy. And that's true. Nimble was something that was very helpful. However, in the game mode Last Stand, the final DLC, pretty annoying trying to kill somebody running from cover to cover. I understand that. But for the most part, nobody was calling that this was a problem, asking for a nerf, anything of that sort. So, and in high level PvE activities, something like Nimble was very helpful and very effective. And again, I'm going to speak for the solo players because they usually don't get anybody to back them up. I like to try things solo, so yeah, you can kind of call me one of them as well. Anyway, for those of you that don't know what Nimble does, it heals 2% of max health for every 1 meter run in cover to cover during combat. Alright, well, I'm going to show you what that does for those of you that don't know. Then, I'm going to give you some options and show you what they do afterwards. So when patch 1.6.1 gets here, if you're not happy with Nimble, you will have some other alternatives to choose from. So I'm here at the Madison Field Hospital. I like to use this kind of as a base testing ground. And to make my point, this is good enough. Fighting some veterans and obviously an elite boss. So let's get up to the rooftop. Let's get hurt a little bit. I will show you what Nimble does exactly. Do I think it's strong? Do I think that it is a powerful talent?
Has Candle made it to
Sure.
your position?
Affirmative.
Did it need a
Unit
nerf?
staff just arrived.
Not really.
The hostiles on the
No.
roof are gone.
Okay. I am now in cover. And you see where I have my X lined up. That's where my crosshairs are now. If I was hurt and I ran to cover, which I'm going to do, my health will go back right to full. So I'm not going to kill these guys entirely here. I'm just going to damage them so that they can damage me a little bit. Actually, I'll even go out in the open a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now, when you run cover to cover, the second you get there, your health goes right back to full. Now I'm almost dead. Even if you run into a small distance, your health comes back very, very quickly. So in Last Stand, yes, I can see how this would frustrate some and, kind of be a little bit annoying. However, in other activities in the game, I really don't think that it's necessary to nerf this. Alright, great. So, now, when 1.6.1 gets here, that is not going to happen. You're going to have these little ticks over that, and you are running solo. Well, there is a mask called Enduring. While you are in the last health segment, your health will continuously regenerate and fill up the segment. However, when you're by yourself, that segment is the entire segment. So that is one option right there to use this mask. Trust me, I run with this mask all of the time if I don't use Nimble. I'll let these guys hit me a little bit, or Hutch can shoot me a little bit.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
And there goes my health bar. Not really sure why it stopped right there, but for the most part, it is supposed to go right to full health. Either way, that health segment did fill up. Another option is actually the backpack that I have on. Guys, we have skills in the division, so unless you're running with Pulse and Overdose, Relentless, 5% of damage dealt by skills is returned as healing. Okay, let's do that. I'll run into cover over here, and I'll let my skills do some damage. Stack that with the Enduring Mask. Alright. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, you guys don't like those options. That's fine. Let's switch something else up here. And give you guys another alternative. It's my that's my rejuvenated mask. Okay. That's alright that I got hurt. Even better, actually. Now, there's another holster. It is called Steadfast. Health regeneration kicks in twice as fast while in cover. Let's try it out. I'm gonna let Hut shoot me a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Now I'm in cover. I'm not doing anything at all. Eventually the enemy is going to stop shooting. Come on. Look at that. I'm right back to full health. Let's throw a Seeker Mine at him. I'm trying to get Hutch to shoot me back to show you guys a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure that by now you do get the idea. Alright. And how good is Relentless? 5%? Doesn't sound like very much. I know. Turret fail, but that's fine. So I'll throw out a Seeker Mine. Now, even if you don't have high skill power, 5% is still 5%. If you have more than one enemy, well, look at that. My health is flying back up. And these are just a few of the pieces of gear that can help and replace Nimble when the time comes.
We're off to a good start, agents. Wish I could have had your back out there, but I think we make a hell of a team anyway. When you get back to the base, we'll talk to Candle, and we'll see what she can do for us.
Okay, and the very last thing that I'm going to talk about are your weapon talents. Now, I'm running a tactician build, so I'm basically relying on a lot of my skills to help do the work. However, there are talents like self-preserved. Critical hits with the weapon heal the user for 3% of damage dealt. There are other talents like Predatory, where when you kill an enemy you get 35% of your health back over a small period of time. Guys, of different options. I'm actually trying to find other weapons that do have some of those talents on them. Unforgiving. You know, missing health segments increase your damage by 1%. Even though it doesn't give you your health back, you can get some of your extra damage back to yourself. You know, there are many other options. There's Predatory. Killing a target regenerates 35% of health over 20 seconds. Okay, well in that 20 seconds, you're going to probably run around and do cover-to-cover movement too. Stack that with something like Sustained. You know, and these are all great things for PvE especially. Now, what about the PvP players? Strictly PvP players. Okay, well, one, if you're solo, like I said, I've already mentioned the mask. I'm not going to bring that up again. Honestly, it's very effective, right? You could also use Rejuvenated, but you're not going to get your health back. Enduring, you will. Relentless Backpack, you can go ahead and use that as well. On top of that, Steadfast, at some point you will get into cover, at least for a little bit. Go ahead and throw that holster on. So anyways, guys, these are just some of the options. I know that a lot of you hate the fact that Nimble is taking its hit. I'm not a huge fan of it myself, but I'm not going to sit here and just bash the, massive all to hell for doing it. I'm going to try to find a workaround. I'm going to try to find a solution. And here are some options right here. We have them literally in our hand or in our inventory. And if you don't have any of these items, go ahead, kill some of the open world bosses. Eventually, one or more of these items will drop for you. On top of that, you can reroll any talent on your weapon at any point in time whenever you want, as long as you have the Phoenix credits. Trust me, try Self-Preserved. Try Predatory. I love Predatory. I honestly think it's one of the best talents in the game. Call me crazy all you want, but if I'm running by myself, that portion of health could make or break the mission. For me having to restart over again. You know, Relentless. It was something that I overlooked for a very, very long time. That 5% does make a difference. And if you're going to be stuck in cover anyways, why not throw out a skill and get some of your health back, and then that will allow you to move out of cover a lot quicker and get back into the fight. But anyways, guys, I do hope that this was helpful and informative. If so, please drop the video a like. If you're new to the channel, then consider subscribing for more Division content like this and much more on the way. I will be playing and covering through patch 1.6.1. Obviously, I will play this game until the server shut down. So anything else new that I can find, anything else that will be helpful, any tips, any tricks, whatever the case may be, I will help you guys out with all of that. So let me know what you think down in the thoughts and comments down below. Follow me on Twitter at AfflictedGamer and Facebook.com/AfflictedGamer. And I will see you guys very soon in the next video. On top of that, stream times for me to be live here on YouTube are at the end of the video. So guys, here you go. Here's some options. And as always, have a good day.